Kamen Rider Geo Decade Armor. So this is a review of the SH Figuarts Kamen Rider Geo Decade Armor. So this is the packaging. You cannot see the figure inside. This is very consistent for all exclusive figures in Kamen Rider Geo's line. We have the figure right here, all the logos that you can see, even the 20 Kamen Rider Kick logo right there, and then what it looks like on this side. We have the SH Figuarts blurb, the figure, and then the name, and then numbers that you won't call, and then at the back features for Kamen Rider Geo Decade Armor. So without further ado, let's open the box so I can tell you more about the figure inside, and let's compare also the height differences between Geo and also Kamen Rider Decade Geo Deca Driver version. Another Geo form takes center stage in SH Figuarts lineup with the Decade Armor. Similar to the show, the form resembles both Decade's base and final form. It also features the Decade headgear VR unit that resembles a rider card, and shoulders and chest that reads Kamen Rider Decade's name. The figure has the Geo drive and the attached Decade watch. All of the watches can be removed from the slots and can be put on Decade's watch. The set includes 6 hands and the right hay saber. The right hay saber's dial turns 360 degrees, and you can also place Decade's watch on top. So a quick height comparison between the three, Geo, Decade Armor, and Kamen Rider Decade. Geo and Decade Armor seems to have the same height. It just has the illusion that this is taller because the shoulder pads are higher than Kamen Rider Geo. But having this beside Kamen Rider Decade, it does look like that he is taller than Kamen Rider Decade, but by just looking at the back of the head sculpt. So this is just a quick comparison between the height between the three. So let's go through the articulation points for Kamen Rider Geo Decade Armor. So let's go through the articulation points for Kamen Rider Geo Decade Armor. Despite having a huge head and a huge plate right here, it does have a really good articulation for both the head and the neck joint. You can tilt the head all the way up right here, and then move the head out to the front, and then side to side movement is quite nice. Again, despite that this is having a huge head. The shoulder pads look overwhelming, but in order for you to raise the arms in a 90-degree angle, you only need to move the shoulder pads up to here, and then you can easily raise the arms up to 90 degrees. And then we have double jointed elbow. It can only bend up to here. Wrist articulation right here, and then upper torso and waist. He does have a waist articulation, but it takes time for you to loosen the waist in order for you to move the upper torso, the entire upper torso from left to right. The belt still rotates just like Kamen Rider Geo. All of the watches that you can see here can be detached and also placed here on top of the Decade watch, just like in the show. We have upper thigh swivel, and then leg articulation is quite constricted because of the armor plate right here. Double jointed knees, but again, because of how this shin armor is made, you can only bend it up to 90 degrees. We have an ankle joint, you can move it side to side too, and a toe joint. So despite having a lot of huge parts on Kamen Rider Geo, I'm surprised that this is still very articulated. I do like I'm not really a fan of the form in the show because it's kind of cheeky, to be honest, but in figure form, this is quite impressive, especially the details on all parts. The only thing that you will be disappointed on is, again, this one has no stickers on all watches except for the Decade watch, but it has to be because the lines right here in the face, it's not a sticker. Only the visors or the eyes or the eyes right here are on stickers. I think it's not painted overall. And those are the things that you need to know about Kamen Rider Geo Decade Armor. Despite having huge armor parts, the figure is still as articulated as other SHFs. Having a blocky set of feet do help planting the figure firmly on the flat surface. In fact, GO Decayed armor is well balanced that you can have him stand on one foot with ease. If I had one complaint, it will be the magenta paint apps, which seems to be on the paler side, even bordering on pink than Kamen Rider Decade's main color. Biggest upside? This is the first GO figure that is not bow-legged. And that is my review of the SH Figuarts Kamen Rider GO Decayed armor. If you want to know the possibilities for this figure, do check out the photos at the end of the video, and don't forget to like, share this video, and subscribe to the channel for more SH Figuarts reviews.